So you have to pick him up at what, 1:45?
I would be there at 2:23.
Well, why are you going to 1:45 then?
Because if I don't get there by 2, I will park 3 miles away.
All right. Oh, it's a busy school then. It's a busy school.
Insane.
All right. Well, we better go on with it.
Yeah.
Right. So 20 minutes till pick up because I'm also on pick up today and I have 2.
Right.
2. Right.
Don't say it like because I only have 1, I'm not doing anything.
I'm not. I'm just pointing out facts.
Okay.
Right. I point out the facts. How many do you have?
I have 1.
Okay. How many do I have?
You have 2.
Okay. Right. So you read? Have you seen this before? Do you
I have.
You know what happens, right?
Yeah, you're going to say stuff. I'm going to act like I'm not here.
You've watched this,
But
man?
then once you talk to me, I get to act like I'm here.
Okay. Right. You ready? Oh, are you setting the time or are you going to do the timer?
I've done the time.
You've done the time. Have you started already?
Of course I've started.
Holy fuck, I better be fast. Right, okay. Hi there. Hello. Welcome to another one of my podcasts. It's called 20 Minutes Till Pick Up. If you've seen this before, then it's not any better. And if you've not seen this before, well done, but we've caught you now. This week, I have friend extraordinary. Would you say you were a comedian? What, you're looking at your...
Because I'm acting like I'm not here.
But when you're not... Do you do that on set? Do you... When you're on set...
I do a little bit, yeah.
You do.
You do? It's awful, yeah.
Right, hang on, I don't... wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen and assorted creatures, please welcome Lisa Arch. I didn't even say what you were there, just because I was so frustrated. Well, not frustrated, flummoxed.
I was trying to act like I wasn't here.
Well, you do that with your phone.
If I'm not here, yeah, if I wasn't here, I'd be on my phone.
How would you do like a Strindberg or something like that then? Do you know if you were acting in a Strindberg? Do you know what a Strindberg is? No, right. What about an Ibsen? Do you know who
Yes,
Ibsen is?
that I know. No, then I would not have my phone.
No, it'd be like that in the back. You go
Right.
yeah, screw you, Hedda Gabler, whatever you are. I'm on the Facebook. Oh, Hedda's having a tantrum.
I would not. And by the way, this is on airplane mode.
Ibsen didn't write Hedda Gabler. Did he write Hedda Gabler?
Don't ask me stuff like that, because then people
Hedda
know I'm not
Gabler.
like a trained,
You are
real...
You are totally trained.
You know what I mean?
You are properly trained.
No, my
You are
theater
trained.
is the theater of the mind. No, my theater is, improv and sketch and all that stuff.
And chance, per chance.
Yes.
Hey,
What?
right now you're on the TV all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Do I look there too?
Yeah, well, you can. You can.
All right.
Do you want to look there?
I don't know. I'm drawn to it.
See,
'cause
like,
it's a
see
camera.
there, that.
Yeah.
You can look
This
there.
one.
Yeah. No, that there. There's only one, right? That
Yeah,
one.
there.
That one, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the TV. There.
Right. Okay.
All right. We're good.
So
yeah,
you're on the TV.
Yes.
All the time.
Sometimes.
No, all the time because you're doing 2 shows. That's like double show on TLC.
Yes.
And are you on Nickelodeon as well?
I am.
So, like, technically,
Yeah, I
that's
guess I'm
all
on.
the time.
I'm
It's
on TV all
the
the time. I'm on TV more than most people in the world.
Well, to be honest, even I'm on TV more than most people, and I'm
That's very
never
true.
on TV.
But you are more than most people in the
Yeah,
world.
well, you know, yeah. And I am physically more than most people in the world, I think. I think I'm probably larger than most people.
I think that's beyond untrue.
Do you think there are people... I'm 5'10".
Have you been anywhere in America?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
You should take a jaunt around America.
No, really?
Yeah.
Where would you suggest that I should go to feel slim?
Anywhere but LA.
Yeah.
Here, everybody, if you're not a size 2, everybody thinks you're obese.
I know, right?
Yeah, and I think that's crap.
And you know the other thing I don't understand about LA is, like, if I was a size 2, I wouldn't wear my pyjama pants all the time. I'd be wearing slinky little things and going, oh, I'm a size 2. When, you know...
I do. I get the point. But if you were a size 2, would you have any more time in your day to dress any slinkier than you do now?
You must be a bit size 2, aren't you?
No.
Don't tell me what you are. You'll just annoy me. Anyway, what I want to know about is, like, because people have been talking about you quite a lot. No, they totally... Arch, they totally have. Don't do that. Oh, no, they haven't. Oh, no, I'm on TV every night. I'm a nun.
I wasn't dying.
No, I'm a size 2 and people don't talk about me. They totally have.
Okay.
Because you're doing this mental show, right? Called Labour Games. Have you seen Labour Games? It's crazy, but really likeable. It's really likeable.
That's how I describe myself.
Yeah, well, no, crazy, slim, and
yes, it's a crazy show. It's a show. It's a game show that takes place in a delivery room when a woman is about to have a baby, not while she's having a baby, But when she's going
Although
through
there
labor,
was one, wasn't there? Wasn't there one that popped?
Yeah, but she had it after we all left the room, and then
right.
she elected to have cameras in the room while she gave birth. I know, but it was all very. You don't see anything.
Do you see anything when it's
No. If anything's going to be checked at all, I want to see you in a pool of water doing this. If anything,
Trust me, you don't.
I don't. All right. If anything's going to be checked, like, you know, they're to see if their water broke or to see how dilated they are, any of that, Mom is out of the room.
Yeah. Did the camera people stay for that?
No, we all leave. We all leave. But there is a camera up in the corner that stays.
The right mind would stay.
I know. Nobody wants to stay.
Only because I had to.
Well, right. The
Wasn't it a
would
magical
stay.
moment for you? Okay.
Yes.
Can you believe that? Can you believe? Can you believe?
And I also think he's being cheeky.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I think it was magical. And I think if he started to talk about it, he'd probably get teary.
Do you think?
Yes.
Should we make him talk about it again?
Maybe we should.
Hey, listen, no, do you
In the
have...
same way a veteran does about a war zone. I mean,
You have PTSD from the birth of your children?
yes.
That's awesome.
Who was it? Was it Gordon Ramsay? I think Gordon Ramsay.
By the way.
Do you like him? You like him?
No.
You like the thug, don't you? You like the little bit of a thug.
I have to say, and genuinely, you mentioned his name, and I got a little...
Gordon Ramsay.
And it's so different from who used to be at the top of my list.
Yeah.
You know the list that everybody has?
Who's at the top of your list?
Gordon Ramsay.
No way!
Oh my God, I'm telling you in all honesty, I think he is so insanely sexy. I mean, look, it's not, if he's just like some guy on the street and I see him, maybe not, but beautiful body.
Isn't he closet though? I thought he was.
No, he's not.
What?
He's totally male.
All chefs are a bit they bend both.
They do now.
How dare you, sir?
They do. They
Cooking is absolutely not.
Their lust for life.
Excuse me, shush, and hold on to your timer.
Some of the straightest men in the world are chefs.
Absolutely.
And I would think that because they're so good with food and you have to put so much passion into cooking, I would think they're really good in bed.
Well, you think?
Yes.
Although I think Gordon, maybe it's just because I've got the flu type thing just now, but I think that Gordon Ramsay is something that you should say when you sneeze.
While you're sneezing, or I should say it to you after you sneeze.
Achoo! Gordon
Ramsay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does kind of sound like that.
Or, you know, like after you do some kind of windy thing. You go, oh, excuse me, just did a little bit of a Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know
now
why.
that you say it, I don't disagree.
So who else is on your list?
God, but Gordon Ramsay's the top three. The top 1, 2, and 3. It used to be John Corbett. Do you know who that is? He was on Sex and the City, and he used to be on Northern Exposure.
Oh, hello.
But then
How could you replace him with Gordon Ramsay? Are
so
you
replaced.
crazy?
So replaced. However, on level with Gordon Ramsay, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. Ant-Man, anyone?
Oh, no, really?
So has always been, just because he's got that nerdy but really sexy and insanely funny thing.
Yeah.
And then Ant-Man happened, and he's beautiful in it. And so now it's just an extra level of... I would like to see Gordon Ramsay and Paul Rudd mud wrestle.
No way. Well, mine is Lenny Kravitz. He's not replaceable, Lenny. What do you
He's really sexy.
Excuse me, did you see that face?
Yeah, I did.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people, ladies and gentlemen, creatures. Did you see that face? Not even when his leather pants.
No, I think he's an incredibly sexy guy. I do. But I think when you said something about the thug thing, like he's neither a thug nor a nerd, and I don't get the sense that he would be funny, and that kind of breaks it for me. Funny for me is the sexiest thing
I wouldn't want Lenny Kravitz to be funny. That's like, no, I mean, that's like, you know, going to Kim Davis for relationship advice. It's not a thing I would need. I don't need him to be funny.
I see what you're saying. You just want him to like throw you up against the wall type of thing.
Do you know what my dream is?
What?
My dream is that Lenny Kravitz appears in pajama pants and he goes, "Shall I order a pizza, baby? Gluten-free?" I really like that.
You just want to curl up on the couch and watch TV.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
We have very different lists then. Our lists pertain to different things.
I don't like the idea of a thug. I should have gone Gordon Ramsay. So, but I want to
What?
know about Labour Games. Tell me about Labour Games. How did they ask you to do it? Did they go, hey, we're going to do this thing?
So somebody came up with the concept of the show, and I had gone into TLC for a different audition.
All right, okay.
And they saw that audition, which is why, kids, don't say no to things that don't seem right for you because they lead to other things possibly.
Apart from say no to Gordon Ramsay, I would say.
Always say yes.
Oh, really? No, but don't you think you could say no in a kind of, no, Gordon Ramsay?
And then you're getting into a weird area.
All right, okay. I think we've been there for quite a while.
I mean, I'd say no if he was offering me gluten.
Well, wouldn't we all?
No, not everyone, just you and me.
Yeah. Gluten is the devil's bud. The devil's bud.
So I went in, I auditioned for that. The powers that be saw my audition for that, knew that Labor Games was coming to TLC and said Lisa has to come in for Labor Games. So they called me in and I said, no.
Why did you say no?
I'm not going to go into a delivery room and do a game show. That's horrifying, said Lisa at the time. And then I went in and I met the producers and we did a run through and it was so much fun and everyone in the room had kids.
Right.
And they all wanted to protect that relationship and wanted it to be sweet and funny. And then I was like, I think I'm in. And then they offered it and and I was very nervous going into it, but it ended up being so much fun to shoot and the crew was amazing and it was all amazing. And I'm truly very proud of the show.
I don't they give out things like scholarships and stuff like that? It's not horrible things that they give.
No, well, we give a lot of baby stuff like car seats and baby food and high chairs and housekeeper for 6 months.
Hello.
Yes. A chef for a year.
No way.
Trips. And then if you get the last question right, if you get that far and you get that right, you win a $10,000 college fund. That
is awesome.
Yeah. So the parents are all about it.
Yeah.
They absolutely want to do it.
Yeah.
And they have a blast. The one that aired last night, which was September 15th, they didn't win the big prize, but the mom was so overcome with emotion at the end. And I said, are you happy or sad? And she was like, I'm so happy. Because they won so much stuff that they needed. They had a blast. And all the moms, because I go meet the kids, the babies, all the moms hands down said that it made labor so much more fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because you're bored, do you remember?
No, well, I didn't have a nice one.
Oh.
No, I didn't have a nice one. I didn't have a nice one.
No.
I thought you were disagreeing with me and going, oh, no, that's what all the ladies...
It was no bother from me, but,
I didn't have a nice one,
it
but...
seemed a bit of an ordeal.
It was a bit of an ordeal. Well, twice.
Both? Oh.
No, the first one. You know the story of my first one. That's why I got involved with the moth. You know I do the moth.
Right, yes.
Right,
Oh,
so I
yeah,
did my
yeah.
story on the moth. So my pregnancy thing is on the moth. In fact, did you know I've started teaching storytelling?
No.
I have, yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
Anyway, enough of me. Back to
No,
you. No,
never enough of you.
because I think that of all the people that even then I wouldn't have minded visiting me in the delivery room, you would be in my top 3, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you're not kind of... Also, you're more germ-phobic than me, which is that is thing, because you don't want somebody to come into the delivery room who's all sneezy and
No, you do not.
Gordon Ramsay. You don't want that stuff going on, right? And also, you kind of go with the flow. I mean, you're really, like, as a person, you're like... Because at my birthday party, remember when the karaoke started, I was like, oh, I need to start the karaoke. And you went, come on, let's go. And then we were going, I'm all about the bass.
But yes, we did, and that was fun. But that's the exception for me, not the rule.
Really?
I am not a go-with-the-flow kind of person at all.
Really?
No.
I've only ever known you to be like that.
I think since you've known me, I think I've become much more that person because I really hated that I wasn't. I was the person that ruined plans all the time because I wouldn't be adventurous with everyone.
I can't. I honestly, that surprises me. I can't imagine.
That makes me happy. That means I have been making.
You have evolved.
I've been evolving.
You have evolved into the perfect figure of a woman for Gordon Ramsay.
She was easygoing Valley Girl, wasn't that?
Oh, the Valley Girls.
Yeah. That's great.
Fun.
Easygoing, up for anything. Those are my new 2 things that I'm going to strive to live up to what you guys think of me.
But I wouldn't have minded you in the delivery room. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's very kind.
People were kind of mean about Labour Games, weren't they? Like,
oh, yeah. Look, anyone who hasn't seen the show has the reaction that I had when I heard the concept.
Yeah.
Like, it's the end of Western civilization. It's over. But anyone who's watched the show says, oh, that is so not what I was expecting. It's the sweetest thing ever. It really is. I feel like I'm, trying to pump it up too much, but it genuinely is.
But also, what I like about it is that actually is one of the times in your life when you're really freaked out about money.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
especially here in America, where, like, I have to say, Americans, your private healthcare system sucks.
It really does.
So you're in a healthcare establishment.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, you just go, oh my God, everything go well because I can barely afford you as it is.
It's so true. You're right. And so for these people to win this stuff was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. By the way, I just wanted to mention, because I keep looking at you and your red lips and your beautiful necklace, I dressed how I dress when I go to pick up my son. So I was about to put on a nice blouse.
I dress when I'm going to pick up my son.
Because she doesn't, I do it. That's why.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Usually.
That makes more sense.
But you know what? We have a deal, right?
Yeah.
Because he does the drop-off and the pick-up, because in the morning I'm the one who does the frenetic... Oh, you've only got one, though. It does the frenetic sandwich making, breakfast making, finding the clothes, doing the sun cream, do that whole bit, and then the thing.
I do that all, but just for one.
Yeah, just for one.
And then I take my son to school.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So.
But what does Russ do then?
He takes him to school 2 days a week when I say, will you please take him to school today so I can stay in my pajamas for 5 more minutes?
What does he otherwise do? Does he just wander about looking handsome?
Oh, he is handsome,
He
isn't he?
is handsome. He likes my cooking as well.
Oh my God. He brought up your sausage rolls the other day, almost in a way as if to say...
Not literally, no.
What? Not literally what?
I said I don't want to boast.
I'll boast for you. He said... You really got to learn how to make those sausage rolls, or we need to find a way to get to Lynn's around Christmas. So, and by the way, 5 nights a week I'm cooking for that guy. Healthy meals, but he appreciates my cooking very much.
You are very into the food health thing, though, aren't
Yes, incredibly.
How many things do you not eat? Because you were one of the people that helped me get off the gluten.
Without even needing to.
No, because you went, oh, the gluten makes me sick. And I was like, oh, I feel sick. And you were like, have you tried gluten? I'm like, oh, there you go.
And it's changed things for you.
It totally has. Although at the moment, I'm not. At the moment, ladies and gentlemen and gluten eaters out there, I'm not a great advert for the gluten-free diet on account of
But gluten-free people still get sick sometimes.
But you never told me that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You never told me that.
Although, knock on wood, because I'm breathing your air now, since I have been off the gluten and dairy, I get sick
gluten and
so much less often.
Yeah.
So much less often. That doesn't sound right. A lot less. Very rarely do I get sick.
Really?
Yeah, I'm off dairy for over 2 years now.
No way. How long have you been off the gluten then?
2.5, 3 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, there you go. I bet the gluten industry are like panicking right now here and seeing us great examples of the gluten-free lifestyle. And Gordon Ramsay, his wife, is like going, oh no, I'm panicking.
Oh, she's beautiful, by the way. Have you ever seen her? Yeah,
but you know what the point is?
What?
The point, this is why we get into the whole thing about Gordon Ramsay, was that he's not been to any of the births of any of his children.
What? Why? No, is that really true?
That's really true, because he said that he didn't like the idea of seeing the whole undercarriage doing that sort of thing. And if he saw the undercarriage doing that sort of thing, it put him off.
That makes me 20% less attracted to him.
20%? Yeah. So is Paul Rudd moving?
Oh, yeah, Paul Rudd's above Gordon Ramsay now. That's awful.
Well, I have to say, I don't like blood. The thing that would worry me is I never understood why people wanted to be nurses.
Right. Look, neither do I. That is not my thing. No. But thank God there are people who do. Because without them,
I know.
But I'm with you.
Yeah.
However, I would like to think that if, God forbid, my husband was ever very ill and I had to do unseemly things like, wipe him or something.
Oh.
But I would still love him and want to be with him in a physical manner when he was well. for Gordon Ramsay to say, and like,
well, and wiped.
Exactly. Why did I just bring up wiping my husband? But you know what I'm saying. If you love somebody, it's for better or worse, for sick and in health. For sick and in health. Oh, dear God. By the way, I haven't had any caffeine yet today.
Beep, 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 beep. What is
that
20
time?
minutes? 20 minutes.
Oh, man. Right, stay for another one.
Woo!
Yeah, you're staying for another one.
Nobody's watching that one,
No.
so we really should do another one.
Cut!
Ladies and gentlemen, and people who've never watched this before, I apologise. Oh, so if you want to ask a question, I can't guarantee we'll answer it, but I'll try. You could tweet me a question at Lynn Fairgate, or you can make a comment if you're watching this on the video. And you know what would be awesome? Can you share this? Thanks. All right. See you later.